Hi, awesome people. So this is going to be the first minutes Bible study that you're seeing, and this is basically born out of the fact that a lot of people, including myself, don't like long sermons. So, but they're really interested in, just doing one thing, just learning something new in the Bible, something that will change their lives. And what other way to bring our first episode with the story of David? So it's not exactly the story of David. It's just because everyone knows the story of David. He was the king of Israel at a time, and everyone really saw and knew about how he killed Goliath and every other thing, but something that strikes me every time that I read the book of Psalms is the fact that David actually wrote almost all of it. And that king was the same person who would say, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." And I'm thinking the whole time, such humility. So I decided a long time ago to do minutes Bible study, but so today, unprepared, the Lord just puts it in my heart to do that right now, and I'm like, I'm not prepared, and I'm not gonna say He told me to just open my Bible, but because I'm not trying to, you know, bore anyone with that, but I opened my Bible and to Psalms again, and I see Psalm 119, and the first thing that caught me was my eyes prevent the night watches that I might meditate in your word. And I'm like, okay, so David wasn't actually sleeping because he wanted to meditate on the word of God. Wow, what a king. And a lot of, everyone out here in the world is trying to be something. Maybe not a king, maybe not a president, but we're trying to be something that would make us feel relevant in ourselves. And here was a king who had everything that he needed, and even the ones that he wanted. hmm And he would literally do the night watches just to meditate on the word of God. So I am happy that this is the first thing that we're having talk about here today, because this whole this word the reason we're gonna be doing this is basically, it's not just to tell us what's in the Bible, but to bring some kind of awakening, some kind of consciousness. When you read something and it doesn't make sense, and then you read it again and you're like, oh, but that was true. Like, because the first time that I ever really had an encounter with Jesus, it was that awakening, that I was reading something that I had read a million and one times before, but there was nothing stirred up. So I read that Jesus woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning to pray. And I'm like, that's the Son of God. That was God. And he actually needed to do that. And I'm here sleeping my life away. So I woke up that morning, and that was the first time that I encountered the Lord, and it's a story for another day. But so that's the whole point. The whole point is seeing something that ordinarily shouldn't make meaning, but then you look in with a question, relating it to your current situation, your current life, and you're like, okay, if this person could do this, then I don't know why I'm not doing it. You get my point? So thank you for watching first edition or episode of Minutes Bible Studies. It wasn't planned. I don't know why. God just has to do this to me. But anyway, yeah. I love you guys, and please make sure you subscribe.